Okay, so I'm gonna try and do a video here. It's probably gonna suck, but I wanted to talk about the game last night between the Habs and the Red Wings. And then we might even turn it into a Bunduru, okay? And talk about the upcoming game tonight between the Habs and the Washington Capitals. But what happened, man? After a shocking game 1 of the regular season, stepping on the heads of Leafs Nation, they go out and lay a complete egg against Detroit. I don't know if this was a case of Detroit having a really good team these days or the Habs having a really crappy team. Maybe a combination of both. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show some clips from this game, okay, not many, because I'd rather almost sit on my own balls for 4 hours straight than have to rewatch too much of that game last night. It was painful, man. Pure misery. The Red Wings, they looked fast, didn't they? I don't know what kind of baloney these guys are eating, but did they ever look like they had some kind of cheat code enabled? They were skating circles around the Canadiens for the majority of this one, especially in the first period. Jeez. Forcing poor old Jake Allen to make 25 saves in 1 period alone. He kept the Canadiens in this one without a doubt because it could have been at least 3-0 for the Wings after the first period easily. But Jake Allen, man, he stood his ground. Now let's give a shout out to our boy Gallagher because he might have a lot of friends, but let me tell you, when that puck drops, nobody in the other jersey is a friend of Gally, not even Ben Sherratt. He might think he is, but he should not. Gally gives him a quick glove punch to the face, and Sherratt wasn't happy, and he shouldn't have been happy. It was a beautiful moment. That right there was pretty much the extent of the rough stuff during this game. I mean, Dylan Larkin did kind of pretend that he was getting roughed up during this one, but he wasn't, okay? It was a soap opera. Larkin was just drawing penalties out there, and it was working. He was dropping like somebody was hitting him with a Junkie wood. Look at this. Suzuki barely even touches him. Jeez. He goes down all bent out of shape, and the ref calls a penalty. Earlier in the game, he would also fall to the ice like he's trying to avoid shrapnel or something when David Savard puts his hands on him. I don't know, he's a good player, but come on, Larkin, man. Nobody wants to be described as a Timmy. Moving on now, let's take a look at the only puck that would get past Jake Allen last night, and this goal was from Elmer Soderblom. This guy is 6'8", he looks like somebody stretched his body out with a dole roller, and the guy pots the first goal of his career against the Montreal Canadiens, because why not, right? Why not? Welcome to the club there at Elmer Fudd. But other than that, I mean, Allen would play a picture-perfect game out there. He was batting pucks out of the air. What an incredible save. Look at this. We got to watch it one more time. Boom! But at the end of this one, the Habs would fall to the Detroit Red Wings. The final score was 3-0 for the Wings after they scored a couple of empty netters. And just like that, the tank is on, boys, okay? It's back on track. Connor Bedard is back on the menu, but let's face it, he never even left the menu. Tonight, the Habs are going to play against the Washington Capitals. I'm expecting a couple of line changes. Maybe Schweineman comes in and replaces Junkie for a game, or maybe not. But I gotta say, last night, Junkie looked like he was struggling a little bit out there, especially in the first period. I can also see 1 or 2 of Dadonov, Hoffman, or Pitlick coming out and maybe letting Drouin and Pez get a shot. And of course, most notably, Jake Allen is definitely getting the night off. He pretty much played an entire game in the first period alone, so yeah, I'm pretty sure Montreal is going to get to start tonight against the Washington Capitals. The official lineups haven't been released yet at the time of recording this one, but here's a quick look at Washington's lineup, compliments of dailyfaceoff.com. Alexander Ovechkin just loves to play against the Montreal Canadiens, so I'm kind of expecting him to get on the board, and this is a very dangerous team. If the Habs D play like they did last night and the Caps spend a lot of time in the O-zone, then Montreal and the Habs are gonna get crushed. It's the second game of a back-to-back, and I smell another loss in this one, boys. I'm gonna say 5-2 for the Washington Capitals is gonna be the final score. Don't forget to leave me your score predictions down in the comment section. Pretend that the like button is the virus that is currently infecting me, and just beat the snot out of it for me. That'd be great. And hey, I'll see you next time.